Why do you have time for excuses but no time for change? Blame feels good, but it builds nothing. Blame is like sitting in a burning room and blaming the fire instead of running out. This is not just an English lesson. This is your mirror. This is your moment. If you're waiting for someone to rescue you, stop. No one is coming. But you can go, you can move, you can build. Maybe you blame your past. Maybe you blame your parents. Maybe you blame your school, your job, your luck. But blaming will not feed your future. Blaming only feeds your fear. And here's the truth. The world doesn't care about your reasons. It cares about your results. Every minute you spend pointing fingers is a minute you're not building. You want to speak better English? Then stop saying I'm too old or my country doesn't speak English. Speak anyway. Build anyway. Learn anyway. No one starts perfect. Everyone begins broken. The strong are not born strong. They are built. Word by word. Day by day. Pain by pain. This channel, English Starline, is not here to make you feel comfortable. It's here to make you grow, to help you stop escaping and start improving, to give you stories, lessons, and real-life tools that build not just your English, but your life. So stay. Listen. Let this be the day your excuses die, because 1 year from now, you'll either be proud of your progress or full of regret. And regret is the heaviest thing you'll ever carry. Blame destroys you. Build anyway. Part 1, the blame trap. Blame feels safe. It feels like protection. But it's a trap, a soft, slow trap that kills your dreams quietly. Think about it. Someone fails an exam. What do they say? The teacher was bad. Someone doesn't get a job. The company is unfair. Someone struggles with English. My country doesn't speak English. Every sentence becomes a shield, but also a prison. Here's the problem. Blame takes away your power. When you blame others, you give them control. You are saying, I can't change because they won't let me. That's not protection. That's surrender. Imagine a man sitting in a room that's on fire. Instead of getting up and running out, he shouts, "Who started this fire? It's their fault," but he's still burning. That's what blame does. It keeps you inside the problem. Real growth begins the day you stop pointing and start building. You didn't have the best school build anyway. Your parents didn't support you build anyway. You started late build anyway. Because here's what most people don't understand. Blame gives you nothing. Nothing but anger. Building gives you everything. Confidence, growth, a future. I know it's hard. I know it's painful. You look around and see people who had more money, better parents, easier starts. And it makes you angry. But here's the truth. Anger won't help you speak English. It won't help you get that job. It won't help you build that business. Only action will. What has blame ever built? Nothing. But you can build something today, even if you don't know how, even if you feel slow, even if your voice shakes when you speak English, speak anyway. Because every great builder started scared, started weak, started small. But they started. And you can too. Blame destroys you. Build anyway. Part 2. No one is coming to save you. Are you waiting for someone to fix your life? A teacher, a parent, a partner, a lucky moment, a miracle. Stop waiting. No one is coming to save you. This truth hurts, but it also sets you free. Because if no one is coming, then you don't have to wait anymore. You can begin right now, exactly where you are. Many people spend years waiting. Waiting for the perfect time, waiting for motivation, waiting for life to get easier. But time doesn't wait for you. Life keeps moving, and the longer you wait, the heavier regret becomes. I know you've been hurt. I know you've been left behind. I know it's not fair. Maybe your family didn't help you. Maybe your school ignored you. Maybe your friends walked away when you needed them most. But that's the point. They're not coming back. They're not going to fix what they broke. and they're not going to carry you. So you must carry yourself. This is your life. This is your responsibility, not your parents, not your governments, not your teachers, yours. The moment you accept that you take your power back, you don't need a perfect start. You need a powerful choice. Every successful person began with pain. No money, no support, no English, but they chose to move anyway. They learned in small steps. They practiced in quiet rooms. They failed in front of people, but they kept going. You're not too late. You're not too old. You're just one decision away. Say it now, no one is coming, but I'm going. That's the first brick. That's how you start to build. It's scary, yes, but freedom always is. The day you stop waiting is the day you start winning. No more excuses. Blame destroys you. Build anyway. Part 3. Build even when it hurts. You want to grow. Then you have to build when it hurts. Everyone wants success. Everyone wants fluency. Everyone wants a better life. But not everyone is willing to build when it's hard, when it's dark, when no one is watching. That's the difference. Winners build while others complain. It's easy to practice English when you're in the mood. It's easy to study when everything feels calm. But real growth begins when it's not easy, when your body is tired, when your mind is full, when your heart says, just skip today, and still you show up. That's how confidence is built. Not in perfect moments, but in painful ones. Imagine this every time you open your mouth and speak English, even when you're afraid. You are building strength. Every mistake you make is not failure. It's a brick, a real brick in the wall of your future. But most people never build enough bricks. They start, then stop, then complain, then wait. They say things like, my English is bad, and then never practice. They say, I'll start tomorrow, but tomorrow becomes next year. They say, I need motivation, but what they really need is discipline, because motivation is a feeling. It comes and goes. But discipline is a choice. It's a habit. It's the quiet decision that says, I will build today even when I don't feel like it. That's the voice that changes everything. Build when you're tired. Build when you're sad. Build when your confidence is broken. Build when your English sounds weak. Build when no one claps. Build when everyone laughs. Because this is not about them. It's about you. Your future, your freedom, your fight. Imagine building just 1% every day. Just 10 minutes of English listening. Just 5 minutes of speaking. Just 3 new words. That's all. But you do it daily. You build when it's boring. You build when it's lonely. You build when it's slow. And suddenly, 1 year later, you don't recognize yourself. You speak clearly. You walk with power. You think with confidence. Why? Because you built it. Brick by brick. Day by day. People will say you're lucky. But you'll know the truth. You built in the dark. And now you shine. No one saw the tears. No one saw the fear. But every moment you kept going, it mattered. It's not the big actions that change your life. It's the small, painful, daily ones. You don't need permission. You don't need applause. You don't need perfect grammar. You just need to start and not stop. Pain will come. Doubt will whisper. But you are stronger than both. So build when it hurts. Build when it's quiet. Build when it feels like nothing is working. Because it is. Every sentence you say, every word you learn, every mistake you make, it's all working. And one day you'll look back at this hard season and say, that's where I became powerful. Remember this. Blame destroys you. Build anyway. Part 4. Fight for the life you want. Every second you wait, you lose something. Time, energy, opportunity, confidence. You say you want a better life, then you must fight for it. Not with anger, but with action. Not with complaints, but with consistency. The truth is, simple life doesn't give you what you want. It gives you what you build, what you fight for, what you refuse to quit on. Most people are tired, but not because they work hard. They're tired because they're always starting over. They practice one day and stop the next. They make a plan, then never follow it. They say they want change, but keep choosing comfort. And comfort is the enemy of growth. If you want to win, you need discipline, not just dreams. Discipline is doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like doing it. You want to improve your English? Then stop waiting for the perfect time. There is no perfect time. There's only now. Start with 20 minutes a day. That's it. 20 minutes of focused, real effort. Listening to stories like this one. Repeating the words. Writing down what you learn. Speaking out loud even if you're alone. 5 minutes of speaking every day is better than 1 hour once a month. Progress is not about big steps. It's about showing up daily. Still think you don't have time? Check your phone. How much time did you spend scrolling today? 1 hour, 2. You had time. You just gave it to the wrong things. Give it to your future instead. Life is a battlefield. You are either fighting for your dreams or letting them die. You are either building or blaming. You are either growing or wasting away. You don't need perfect English. You need daily English, daily habits, daily effort, daily belief, because your brain learns through repetition. The more you hear a word, the more you say it, the more your mouth remembers it. The more you practice, the more natural it feels. Don't wait until you're fluent to speak. Speak to become fluent. You say, but what if people laugh at me? Let them. Their laughter won't last, but your growth will. You say, but what if I fail? You will. Everyone does. But failure is just proof that you tried, and every try brings you closer. You say, but I'm not ready. No one is. You become ready by doing. You don't need to be the best. You need to be consistent. You don't need to be fast. You need to be focused. You don't need to be fearless. You need to be brave. So fight. Fight through the noise. Fight through the fear. Fight through the days you want to quit. Fight with your schedule. Fight with your habits. Fight with your full heart. Because the life you want is not waiting for you. It's waiting for your action. You're not stuck. You're not broken. You're just one routine away. So set a time, set a goal, and don't miss a day. Let others waste their time. You build yours. Let others talk about dreams. You live yours. Because in the end, you'll look in the mirror and see someone different. Not perfect, but powerful. The kind of person who didn't just wish for change. They built it. Blame destroys you. Build anyway. Conclusion, blame ends today. Start now. This is it. The end of excuses. The start of action. You've blamed your school, your past, your job, your country, your timing, but none of that will build your future. Only you can do that. And you don't need to build it all at once. You just need to start. Start small, start scared, start tired, but start. You want to speak better English, then speak. Make mistakes. Be slow. Sound strange, but speak. You want a better life, then build it. One habit, one step, one decision at a time. No one else will do it for you. Not your parents, not your boss, not your friends, and not luck. It's you. You are the builder. You are the driver. You are the answer. And yes, it will be hard. It will hurt. But it will also be worth it. Because the moment you stop blaming, you start rising. The moment you stop hiding, you start healing. The moment you stop waiting, you start winning. So from this day, no more blaming. Not for your English, not for your failures, not for your life. Say it out loud, blame destroys me. I will build anyway. This is your time, your test, your transformation. Here on English Starline, we don't just teach words. We teach courage. We teach growth. We teach how to build yourself from the inside out. If this message helped you stay with us, watch again, practice again, share it, speak it, live it. Because 1 year from now, your future self will look back and say, that was the day everything changed. Blame destroys you. Build anyway.
Thanks for watching English Starline. Subscribe now to keep learning English through the amazing stories of famous lives.